Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today in Plan B Terraform we are getting rid of those ugly factories that we created beforehand. I already got rid of most of those, and we will be building those beautiful railroad refineries that we already created in some areas, and that will make stuff so much easier on us, and we will grow population as well. Let's go. So the main idea of the new refinery, this will be a tutorial actually, is that we are using the hubs of railroads and drop-off points and pick-up points in order to create those kind of refineries for all the resources. For the main resources we also have the delivery hub. So for the steel, for example, we have this storage over here, we drop off steel here, we pick up steel here to our other factories. That makes it easier for us to work with that. This one is for aluminum, and we got this polymer one over here as well, and look at that, we are running all out of polymers, so let's create some more polymer refineries here. I think we kinda increased our consumption of those, so we can afford this right now. That will be good. So now at this point all you have to do is to just adjust the amount of transport, and we did it for some of our resources, but we haven't finished all our resource chains that are right here, that are very ugly, slow and inefficient. I'm unloading the extra resources that I have left into the trains and moving them into the storage area, and when we'll be done with that we'll get rid of all of those and all of these as well. We already have, we have the oxygen production going in another area. We have all those resources are not needed for us right now. Nice. So we'll just need to outsource water production, food production, and we will need the concrete production because our concrete production is low in our cities. Well, they're not really growing because they need... This one is good, but yeah, this city needs reinforced concrete and it's like not that huge, 34,000. This one is 10,000 as well, and it lacks the same stuff, I think. Yeah, reinforced concrete. So let's support them with the resources that they need in order to make them grow and be more efficient. Also, we don't dispose all trash here. Organic waste is not being disposed. So what are we going to do with that? We created the drop-off point for the organic waste, and we will just let the trains to go to our organic disposal facility, which will be this one, I think. Yep. And we'll create a drop-off point for organic waste and make it like, I don't know, 15 trains should be enough for now, and if we will need more we will adjust this number later, and that will allow us the production of more of compost. That's how we deal with the current problems with the efficient refinery. So yeah, now let's get rid of those unnecessary things, and we will need to make food production facilities as well before we can get rid of all of those, but now we can get rid of all this area over here, and that will open us the space to create more production facilities. We'll start with the food and water and concrete. Let's go. And take a look at that, we got 21 FPS right now. I hope when we'll get rid of all of those our FPS will go high as well. 23. I'm curious because usually when the drones are working and you get in this area, it's horrible, guys. Performance is very low. Well, we got rid of most of those things. FPS got higher, not that high though, it's not like crazy high as I expected, but it's better. Let's start, well, let's keep cleaning those things and then let's start creating. I think the most important part will be deleting those trains. So now we got 38 and we got the same 38 after deleting the trains, so it didn't change anything performance wise, and we can use it for our own schemes at this point. So let's start. So okay, what I want to create is several lines of those production chains, one for concrete, one for reinforced concrete, one for food production, and I think that will be it. We also will need to produce some of the compost, and we will need to create a compost drop-off point, I think, but that's about it. It's not that hard, it won't take that much time, but I'll just skip through it. The main thing you want to do is to space those properly. You don't want them to be too far away, but you don't want them to be really close as well, so you can kinda create some lanes in between. So for that I just created this layout over here that is like the same as this one, it's mirrored, and I want to create, I think, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles or something will be good enough. So this will be the concrete, reinforced concrete area. So let's create some of those lines over here, and here before the railroad it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah, you can create the railroad now, so something like this. Bam, over here, circle it here. Okay. Double, it should be all doubled here. So in the middle, we will have the resource drop-off points for our things. And if we want to make it more efficient, we can create those lines here for other production lines after that. It's okay, you can use it, you can ignore it altogether, it doesn't matter that much. But I just like them to be there. So okay, this one will be for reinforced concrete. We need factories that will do that. Reinforced concrete, so we'll need steel bars and concrete over here. We just fill this area with the factories that are doing the reinforced concrete, like that. And now we need to make storage depots here for the resources. So that will be the concrete. We need to space them, just like that. So we have one free space in between, and same stuff over here at the drop-off points. And now we need another one for the steel bars, right? There we go. So basically, you can just make it longer, and like this is area for pickup and drop-off for me, and then you can make another wing of those or add them here. Like, I make it future-proof. I don't think that I will need that much, to be honest. Those are really efficient, like you don't need that many. But just in case, you can use several wings. Like this one will be for reinforced concrete, this will be for normal concrete, but I prefer to make them one for each type of resource, so it will be future-proof and like I can expand if I want to. So that will be the reinforced concrete, and the normal concrete will be here on the right. So there we go, we created this layer that will kinda allow us not to get into this area, a bit space over here, and concrete right here. Let's go. Be mindful of water though, guys. When you're creating those production lines, make sure that there is no water like this one over here on your production facilities, otherwise you might get flooded and lose everything you've created. So that wouldn't be the best thing, right? So maybe you want to build it closer to the areas where you don't have that water. I don't know, I'm okay over here, like that one will work. I'm not sure how deadly the water is because we got the submerged production here, and I don't know, I think it seems to be working okay-ish. We can't build them here, but we can just, you know, keep going. But yeah, it's better to avoid it altogether, so if you're planning it properly, try to avoid water. I think it will be safer. So the concrete production requires us to get sulfur. I don't think that we need the whole production facility here. Oh, yeah, we do. Another option would be creating concrete on those sulfur mines, sulfur deposits, and delivering the concrete over here straight away. So you can either create the production line here, like I did, or just make a drop-off point for concrete. We will make one over here, I think, instead of creating this one. So I will produce concrete like I do over here with the aluminum. We have the mines here and production at the same time and deliver it from there to the drop-off point. So instead, we will just create one big storage for concrete at the bottom, and that one will be used for something else for production. Probably food, I don't know, we will see. So guys, for the storage, I advise you to get 3x3 area inside of the railroad tracks and outside as well. That will allow you to... Well, does it? Yeah, all the middle area can get to any of those parts, so that will allow you to more effectively deliver, load and unload resources. So something like this will do for starters. We can expand it later. I don't want to overspend it right now. And what we want to do right now is we want to make the train that goes from here to our advanced concrete production over here and drop off concrete either over there, right at the production line. We need one and one steel. We don't need it to be that far. So we'll just drop it in the middle over here. So concrete, and let's make it like 15 trains should be more than enough. That's a bit too much. Let's make it 10. And now we'll get some steel from our steel storage and deliver it there as well. There we go. Here we will need, I think, 30 trucks, because that one is a bit far away. So now the resources will be delivered here, and we will start producing advanced concrete over here, reinforced one, that will be used for our production facilities. Now, in order for this to work, we need to make concrete production and deliver it here in this storage, right? So we need some sulfur deposit like this one. We connect it to the railroad a bit to the side, like this will do. Oh, there are a lot of tracks here. Something like that. And we can start producing and delivering it from here. So extraction, and we just fill it all with extractors. There we go, maximum production capabilities. And now we will use this depot MK3 to get the sulfur. That will work with any resource, not only sulfur. You can use it anywhere. Just make sure that they are connected. That should be enough. And when you're connecting them, try to connect several of those when you build in the next layer of those deliveries thing. It's hard to see on the yellow background, to be honest. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't see shit here. So what do we need to do? We need to make some drop-off of sulfur right here and maybe right here. Let's make 4 of those. And now we need factories that will produce concrete for us. That's pretty straightforward, right? And from here we can make the drop-off points of concrete that will be delivered to the trains afterwards. So there we go. Our not the best looking production facility is ready. And if you feel that the delivery is pretty slow here, you might want to add a bit more of those so they will deliver the sulfur from faraway area, something like that. But that should be more than enough for our current needs. So let's just create a train that will deliver it from here to our storage. It's pretty cool actually how it works when it works. And let's make it like 20 trains. There we go. We got 1.5k trains available. That's crazy. So there we go. The trains are here and they are being loaded with our resources being delivered there, where they will be refined into something else. And if you need more of that concrete and like this is not enough, you can create another deposit, use it to refine the sulfur into concrete and deliver it there. And that's how it works with all the resources. Like we got, for example, the aluminum here. And aluminum is being delivered from our refineries here and from the mines. So we got several sources, and I'm lowering the mine delivery right now because I don't want it to be way too full with the resources. So refineries will have a point for drop-off, let's put it like that. Why I don't deliver concrete to a reinforced concrete plant straight away? First of all, if I'll create a new mine or several mines, I'll have to arrange way too many roads. And moreover, if you need the concrete for one of your towns or for something else, you can get it from here straight away instead of just trying to micromanage it also. It's more convenient. It's more hard to set up from the start, but when it's done, it's better than the proper way, like when you deliver it straight to the refinery. And yes, as you can see guys, the concrete is being delivered here, it's being delivered to those factories, and we are producing, are we? We should be producing reinforced concrete. There we go, we got some of those ready already, and as the time will go, we will get more and more of that, so it will just get faster and faster as we will get more of that stuff. Now, when we need to deliver that reinforced concrete to the towns, we just create additional trains over here that will deliver it to the towns and make them happy. So let's see. There we go. Reinforced concrete drop-off points. Bam. Let's make it like 15 trains. 20 will do as well. Okay. And create another one to another town, and that will allow you to get all your resources where you want them to be. There we go. That will support the growth of our population, the growth of the towns, and whatever we need. And if we need to produce something of the reinforced concrete, for example, like dam element, for example, if we want to, we can create the assembly plant and place it right here on this deposit. Like this area is for the production of the same resource, and use it, but don't overdo it, otherwise you might starve your supply for the town, so it's dangerous. So let me redo this part as well, as we did with the concrete, and start the food production so we can supply our towns with infinite amount of resources. Honestly guys, I think this is a really good area for water production, because as you can see here, it's like very saturated area with the water sources. So we will keep the water production here. I will just remove the food production and move it a bit further away, like here, so it will be more efficient for delivery and stuff. And let's see how it goes. And there we go guys, our food production is going right now. We produce the compost here additional to the refineries. We got the compost outloaded here, offloaded, and we got the food production going as well. So we got the water delivery already, and as soon as the compost will arrive, it will deliver. I actually want to move the compost delivery straight over here. There we go. As soon as it will arrive there, all those things will start working and produce a lot of food for us, and it's like inevitable. So that's really cool. As you can see, like, we got a lot of nitrogen coming out here, and I think this will be more than enough for our current city's production. As you can see, the population is growing already, and that's how you reach the end game. Basically, you manage all those resources like that, you produce a lot of those factories, and look at that, how compact those are. Before that, we used all this area for the production. Now we use way less, and it's more productive and more efficient and way easier to manage. So yeah, this works, everything works. Now we have a very thriving colony with a lot of production facilities that are working non-stop and very efficiently as well. So if we need something else, we can look at that amount of those things. That's crazy amount of composite. If we need something else, we can produce more. If we need some extra, so for example, like if the city doesn't get enough status stable, but it doesn't have enough of tech parts, what do? We go to the tech parts drop-off point over here. Where is it? Right here. And we just add, like, I don't know, 10 more trains, and that will increase the supply of those resources to this city, so it will keep growing. Waste disposal limited. Why? We can't move enough organic waste. Why? Let's add, I don't know, 40 more trains. That will allow us to deliver everything that we need to the specific areas. Nice. Take a look how big this city is. It's huge. It's taking all the space, guys. Oh my god, there's a river inside with dead buildings. This is crazy. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video, and this layout will help you to make those thriving cities easier to build and easier to manage, because you won't have to micromanage all those small things all the time. Let me know if you have extra tips for Plan B Terraform down below in the video comments. While you're going there, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the video description. We have more playlists for Plan B Terraform over there with other guides and other videos of playthrough, my other YouTube channel, social media, Discord, and other useful stuff. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.